Hello everyone, welcome back. So this is the second part of the stream for tonight. Like I mentioned, I was kind of expecting the other puzzles to be solved rather quickly. I mean, not 5 minutes quickly, but I was assuming it didn't take more than an hour. And I usually solve 3 puzzles per stream, so I was like, once I solved Mr. Akazu's new puzzle, I will solve two more puzzles to fit the quota. Quota is not the right word, but you know what I'm talking about. So here are two 3D packers that I plan to solve tonight, and I really hope they are not too difficult. So this one is called Communication Box by Dr. Volker. Everyone knows Dr. Volker. you know what you're dealing with. I got both of these puzzles from Puzzle Master. They are both level 9 out of 10. I'm kind of frightened, but let's see. And this one is called Fritz-Flop. Again, from Dr. Volker again. And both of these are produced by Rumble. These are not Pelican. I wanted to get them from Pelican, but they were not available at the time. But Rumble is still fine, right? They still produce good quality puzzles and more affordable than Pelicans. So I don't really have too much complaints about it. But anyway, as for the difficulty goes, I don't know which one is easier or harder. So I'm just gonna go with the Communication Box first, and then Fritz Box the second. Alright. Before I continue, I need to make sure what the goal is. So give me a sec. I need to look it up. So the Communication Box. Okay, so the goal is pretty simple. Fit everything inside the box. That's easy to understand. And what about the Fritz-Flop? Remove the pieces and reassemble? That doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure the goal for the Fritz-Flop is the same. Just get the pieces out of the box and then put them back in, but in a way that none of the voxels are sticking out. I expect these to be fairly difficult, so I'm going to give them 2 hours of attempts each. And if I fail to solve after 2 hours, I will declare DNF and move on to the next one. And I'll come back to it after I either solve the next one or DNF it. And then I'll spend another 2 hours after. And if I fail to solve them in a total of 4 hours, then I declare true DNF, and I'll try to solve it offline. So that is the plan. So let's start with Communication Box. So we have a fairly large box here. I think the dimension is 3x3x4. I am imagining, and we have how many pieces here? We have 7 pieces, all identical. All right. So we want to fit all these 7 pieces inside this box. Before I begin, I want to I want to measure what I am dealing with here. So the box itself's dimension is 3x3x4. 3x3x4 is how many voxels? That's 3x3 is 9 times 4 is 36, and these are 5 voxels each. We have 7 7 pieces, so that's 35. So so we have one void space we are dealing with. There is no AC requirement or anything, so this void can be anywhere. So as long as I can just fit everything inside, then I'm golden. Or that's what I'm assuming. So that's enough introduction. Let's get the timer ready and let's begin. Again, I'm giving this 2 hours of attempts, and I'll declare DNF and move on if I fail to solve it by the time the timer hits 2 hours mark. So as always, when it comes to solving a 3D packer, the very first step you do is construct the shape first. You construct the shape, and then once you finish constructing the shape, you try to see if you can fit this inside. How do you decide? By assuming that this shape is already in this box, and then I'm going to try to take out all of the pieces from it, and if I can manage that, then all I need to do after that is just reverse the steps, and then I'll be able to fit everything in just the same way as I constructed this shape. All right. So this is the shape that I just made. Due to the shapes of these pieces, there are not that many ways you can assemble the pieces to fit in the 3x3x4 shape, 3x3x4 box, and of course the final piece must be able to fit through this window. You know, like I'm imagining this is probably not the right way because it's kind of obvious. It might be like you need to fit the last piece like this or like this or whatever, but this kind of feels too easy. But let's see if this still works out. So again, I assume this is inside the box. So let's try and see if I can take out all of the pieces from the imaginary box. All right. So first, this piece can be taken out, obviously. Then so can this piece. So far, so good. And I can slide this piece to the left and also take it out. Yeah. And can I continue from this point on? Well, how am I supposed to take this piece out then? Because this from this shape, it cannot fit through this window, right? So I have to rotate it, but rotation doesn't work because the box is tight fit. When you try to rotate it, you have to briefly require a little bit larger than the 3 units of width. You need more space to allow yourself to rotate. So this is not going to work. This is not going to work either. So looks like this shape is not going to work. So that is a fail, all right? So looks like we will have to make sure that all of the shapes have to be able to fit through this window. I mean that's obvious, but I didn't really think about it. But so let's say if this piece was rotated this way, then I can fit through it like this, right? So maybe I'll try like this and see if I can continue. Maybe I can fit it like this way. Then I can do it like this. Maybe. Actually, no, I can't do that because maybe I can. Well, let's continue and see what happens. All right. Yeah, that doesn't really look feasible. All right, let's try some other ways. We still have a plenty of time. One thing I need to keep in mind is that I'm only allowed to create one voxel worth of void space because these pieces have 35 voxels total and the dimension only allows 36. Let me just try and test. So once the piece is in, you can rotate it at all. You can't rotate it horizontally or vertically. I think. The box is kind of tall, so it's not very easy to manipulate. But yeah, I think once the piece is in, you can't rotate it. I mean, you can rotate it like this, but that doesn't really matter because you can fit it in like this or like this. So, all right, all right. I see what I'm dealing with. But I think I can rotate it like this, right? So this kind of rotation does work. So I shouldn't be too worried about placing the pieces this way. So with that in mind, Yeah, but like what I mentioned before, it's pretty tricky to come up with a shape that fits in the dimension of this box using only the U pieces, while also satisfying the condition that all of the pieces need to be able to go through this restricted window. Because there are not many ways to build the shapes in the first place. So I don't know, maybe that should make it even easier, because that rules out many of the wrong solutions. I don't even know. Well, that was almost promising, but so technically all of these pieces can escape, but or alternatively I can do it like this. This also works, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see if this one works. Okay, so first I can take this piece out, then take this piece out, then take this piece out. Easy so far. And what next? Can I take this piece and rotate it without disturbing any other walls? I am not sure if I can do that, but let's see. But I can lift this group up by one unit. Not sure if that will help me in any way, but that's something I can do. I don't know. I only have one way to find it out. So let's try and test. So I'm going to put the pieces like this. Well, try to and see if I can actually make that happen. So I'll just put this piece in first, and then I'm going to put this piece like this, and then I'll try to rotate it inside so that it kind of lies down. And see if I can even manage that. Yeah, looks like you can do that. All right. Turns out it's something you can do. Now let's try and restore that. Hold on. Give me a sec. Let me try to reset this thing. All right, there we go. Where were we? Was it something like this? No, this was not it. What was the thing that I was trying to make happen? Yesterday, I kind of forgot the exact shape that I was trying to create. I think it was this one. All right. So for the next test, I think so I'm here, and I was like, Yeah, you know what? I think this rotation can happen. All right. Well, in that case, I think I solved it. So I just take it out like this, move it over here, rotate it, and take it out. Do the same with this one. And finally, you take this piece out, and then you take this piece out, and you're done. All right. Now, all I need to do is reverse that step. Well, it's easy to remember. The final three pieces is trivial, and I only need to remember to rotate certain pieces. Okay. All right. Let's get to it. So first I insert the first piece, rotated it this way. So I do this and place it on this corner right here, and then I insert the second piece this way. I slide it across to the center and push it all the way to the right side like this. Okay, and now I need to fit two pieces facing this way. And how I do this, I by inserting them this way and then rotating them like this. Now I can push them to the left side and then drop them down. Do the same thing with the next piece. So insert them like this, rotate it, yeah, all right, and drop down. Cool, we are 99% done. So drop down, push to the right, drop down, push to the left, and finally drop down, and all pieces are fit inside. That's it. That wasn't too bad. That was communication box done in 17 minutes and 23 seconds. I was expecting more like an hour and a half, but yeah, that was fairly simple and pretty interesting, I would say. Yeah, because there are not that many ways of constructing the shape. There's pretty much not many ways you can be stuck inside the dead end. So as long as you know where to look for, this should be fairly quick. All right, that's 1 out of 2 done. Let's move on to Fritz-Flop. So for this one, I believe the challenge includes the part where you take the pieces out. But correct me if I'm wrong though. So I'm going to just place it right here and then start the timer right away, okay? Alright, let's take the pieces out. This one is out. This one is out. Can I take this one out? Yes, I can. And what about the others? Okay, this piece is kind of stuck. I'm not immediately sure how I can take this out. Maybe I need to make certain types of rotations, is what I'm imagining. I don't think I can take other pieces out first, so this one you have to be out before. But as you can see, this is kind of stuck here. So what can I do here? Well, I can rotate it like this, but does that help? I can also rotate it this way. Can I rotate it then? Can I take it out now? Maybe I need to try to take it out when it's rotated 45 degrees. I'm not sure what to do here. This piece is kind of hard stuck. Okay. It kind of falls down like that, I guess. Yeah, alright. Now I can take it out. That's kind of interesting. Let me see if I can redo that. So was it like this? So I rotated it like this to put it inside, and then I rotated it this way or something, or was it the other way? Was it something like this? And then you rotate it this way. Okay, that works. Interesting. Yeah, and then you just rotated it a couple times to lock it in. Yeah, okay. Very interesting. Anyway, okay, so all of the pieces are out. So the dimension is 3 by 3 by 2. That's 18 voxels. And how many voxels do we have? We have 4, 4, 4. That's 12 and 3, 3. So that's 8. So there are no voids we are dealing with. So it's going to have to be a perfect fit. Alright, let's try to construct the shape then. Well, this is one way I can do. As always, the first step is to construct the shape, assume that the shape is already inside the box, and then try to take all of the pieces out of the imaginary box. And if you succeed, simply reverse that sequence, and now you have all of the pieces inside for real. So in this state, I can take this L piece out from this window, alright? And then I can also take this I piece out, and can I continue from this point on? Can I lift this piece up and rotate it or something? And can I make a rotation like this or something? There are many questions. Something makes me think that I probably can't just lift it up and take it out. But I can instead lift it and put it on the side and bring this piece like this. I don't know if that will help me in any way, but it's something I can do. And let's see if I can make any further movements. I can make that movement, and can I do anything else from here on? Not sure. Doesn't look like I can. Alright. Yeah, but I want to make sure if this O piece can just be inserted inside and then just topple down like that. Well, there's only one way to find out. So I just need to place this piece in and rotate it to the correct orientation, and then place and then place this small piece in, and let's see if I can insert this O piece the way that I want it. So I can only drop it down, and can I like topple it down like this? Yeah, it's just as I imagined. It doesn't quite work like that. Yeah, I need more space than this. It doesn't allow me. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's cool. So what other ways I can try to make this happen then? Okay, well, this is another shape. This time O piece is the first to get out. Let's see if I can continue from then on. So take the O piece out, and now what? Yeah, looks like everything's hard stuck. Okay, but what about from this other side first? I can take out the I piece. I mean the L piece, right? And what next? Can I do anything else? Well, as a starter, this eyepiece cannot be put inside from this orientation, because you can't put it in and then rotate it or anything. You can't put it in. Wait a sec. Can you actually? No, you can't do that. So this orientation is impossible. You can't do that. Gotta keep that in mind. That is good to know. Okay. How about this shape then? So I can take out the. Well, first of all, I need to make sure this orientation is even possible, because right now I'm not sure. Well, let's worry about it later. So you first take out the O piece, and then you just slide out the small piece. You can take it out too, and then now you try to take out the what do you call this piece? Can I do anything with this one? Yeah, I have high doubts that you can actually insert this piece with this rotational orientation. It will have to be something else like this, right? You know what? You can actually hold on. Yeah, turns out you might actually be able to insert this piece from this orientation, but can I also do that with these pieces blocking the way? If I can, then I solved it. Otherwise, I'll have to look for other ways. So basically, what I have to do is I have to push it across like this, and then I have to rotate it this way. I have to topple it like this, and then I take it out. but I'm not sure if I can do the same with these pieces already being inside. Well, only one way to find out. So I insert this piece first and place it like this, and then I place the long piece next, and let's see if I can fit this piece inside like this. All right. Can I not even put it like this? Well, that's surprising. But without this eyepiece, I can put it in. All right. So put it in like this, and then I topple it or something. No, wait. I need to like rotate it first. I don't quite remember what is the correct order. So I place it inside and then rotate and then do this. Something like this, okay. So put it inside and lift the L piece up temporarily so that I can rotate it. It's kind of hard to do. Well, if I can even do that, because now the second layer it is blocking the movement of the upper part of this block. But most importantly, once this piece is in, I can't fit the eyepiece anymore. So that's going to be a problem anyway. Okay, that's good to know. In that case, maybe I need to orient this thing in a way that the eyepiece and the L piece need to get pulled out first, maybe. can't quite take the other pieces out from this point on. Alright, I can see this being very tricky. I mean, that's how I expected it to be. The communication box was unusually fast. Alright, how about this shape then? So I take out the L piece, I take out the I piece, and now what? Can I take any of these pieces out? I hope so. Maybe something like So here's what I can do. I can lift the small piece and push these pieces around like this. Then maybe I can, yeah, I definitely can rotate it like this and then take this piece out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that. And I can probably rotate this piece like some other ways too. Or even rotate it like this or something. So let's see if I can place this piece in this way to begin with. So what is the orientation again? Yeah, like this. Okay. It's not easy to figure out if I can even make that happen. Maybe I can do it like this. Okay, I can do it like this, and then just simply rotate it around. Yeah, all right. Okay, that works. Now can I fit this O piece behind that like this? Well, I was about to say I definitely can, but hold on. I am not so sure anymore. Put it like this and then okay. Let's see if I can just rotate all of the pieces around. No, that doesn't quite work either. All right. But this really looked promising. That's about the best you can do though. So I mean, I can just put it inside, just lying down flat. Though this is not what I want to do. So maybe I can like just lift it up a little bit further and then maybe just Oh, that's pretty tricky. Maybe I need to insert the O piece first. Maybe that's what I need to do. Okay, I need to try another thing. So this is this shape turned around 180 degrees, and I'll try to place this here, and I'll try and see if I can rotate both of them around. It's kind of hard to deal with the rotations in this enclosed space, but yeah, it doesn't really look very promising. Also, this piece is kind of stuck there, rotated. I don't want to break it. Interesting. Okay, another thing that I have yet to try is well, not that, but hold on. So I need maybe if I keep this piece rotated 45 degrees, and maybe if I can place the O piece inside somehow and then finish the rotation or something. If I can place this piece this way, and I probably can just rotate it inside like this, but I don't know if it lets me. Maybe I can do it like this. Just place it in, rotate it 90 degrees, and try to rotate this piece 90 degrees too. And if I can manage that, then that's probably going to be it. I don't think I can manage that. Man, I thought I was getting somewhere. Well, that's pretty tricky. What else have I not tried? You know, it's very possible that I am dealing with a dead end and have to come up with yet another shape, but I just wanted to give this a few more minutes of trying. Okay, looks like this shape is not feasible after all. Let's try to find a different one then. I feel like I've already tried this shape before, but let's see again. So take out the earpiece, take out the eyepiece, and now what? Can I do anything here? So something like this, right? And if I can manage to insert the O piece laying down, then that's going to be the puzzle. But I don't think it's going to be very easy. hold on. I kind of forgot how I put this all piece in. It's kind of stuck here. There we go, there we go. Alright. Getting scared. Man. I'm not sure what else I need to do. Maybe I just have to keep finding different shapes. This one is truly giving me some trouble here. Yeah, this one probably doesn't work. Actually, this kind of rotation might actually work, but I need to make sure. I do not know at the moment. I need to make sure it actually can be done. So give me a second. I need to test. So it's something like I put it like this, and then I put it like. Nothing's easy, huh? Okay. And can I just slide this small piece in like this? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Yeah. I need more void space. On the other side, otherwise the rotation doesn't work. Okay, good to know. Okay, where were we? Something like this, right? Well, at least it's a shape I haven't explored yet. Though this is probably a dead end, so can't really do much else at this point. All right. The search continues. We've tried this before? I think we have. Yeah, this is the exact shape that none of this can work. Well, that's pretty annoying. How about this shape? So I take out the O piece first, and then small piece next. And now what? Can I take the third piece next? If I can manage that, then that would be a solved state, but I don't know if I can do that. Well, at least I can do something like lift it up once and slide the eyepiece on the bottom all the way, and then drop the L piece in. And in this state, I might be able to rotate it out. I'm not 100% on it, but maybe I can. Well, only one way to find out. I can. All right, looks like the puzzle is solved then. So place the two pieces in like this. Now I insert the piece this way. All right, and what I do now is I lift the L piece by just holding it upside down. Sorry, and then I just drop the eyepiece to the other side, like by just dropping it down, dropping it this way, and that will allow me to drop it down right here. Okay. And the next movement, okay, and then I can just slide it to the right side, and I have enough space to fit the rest of the pieces in. Okay, that's it. That was pretty fun. That was a Fritz-Flop done in 43 minutes and 37 seconds. Pretty fun. Okay. Well, and of course, the 43 minutes includes the 3 minutes it took me to take out all of the pieces, but that's another thing. But yeah, no DNFs today. I'm feeling pretty good about today's performance. Maybe the Fritz-Flop could be a little quicker, maybe around 30 minutes ish, but still. I'm just glad I was able to solve it at all. So that's about it, everyone. So that was 3D packing puzzles. So first we did the communication box, and then the Fritz-Flop. Yeah, that's about it. A little bit on the shorter side, but it's more preferable to some of the longer side ones. You don't want to watch me struggle on the same puzzles for 6 hours, 7 hours or something, right? This is more preferable. Short and sweet, quick and easy. Well, I wouldn't really say easy, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. If any one of you are here, thank you everyone for watching. And have a good rest of the day, and have a good weekend. I might or might not stream tomorrow, and if I do stream tomorrow, it'll be a puzzle game. I haven't decided which one, but we'll see. So yeah, that's about it. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Alright, take care.